the stock market, where we're going to draft two teams that maybe have been disappointing or maybe have surprised us this season that you want to invest in long term. For example, you could buy a team that had high preseason expectations, but so far have maybe dropped a couple of games, have been on the downswing. You want to buy their stock low because you think it's going to rise up eventually throughout the season. Or maybe a team that's been a sleeper, you buy their stock now, it's only going to increase. First pick, going to Evan.
My first pick, I'm going to go with Kentucky. I think their stock right now is pretty low off of some of the losses they've had and look the greatest against Michigan State. Still early on, really talented team. Their X factor comes back soon. I'm investing my stonks into Kentucky basketball.
I'm basing kind of their stock off the AP poll right now. I'm investing in Gonzaga, 13th in the AP poll. I think they're better than that. I think their stock is going to go up and soon, so I'm going to buy some shares in Mark Few's program.
A team that currently 5-0 hasn't been tested yet, so they could very well enter conference play undefeated. It's lights out on offensively, brought in some nice transfers. I'm going with Vanderbilt. They've looked really impressive so far this year, can shoot the lights out, have scored 100 points in 4 out of their 5 games. They could surprise some folks in the SEC this year.
I'm mad at you for that one. They were on my list.
My next pick, a team that I didn't really expect anything coming into this season, but I was super impressed with just watching a couple of their games in their tournament this past week, and even they gave a top 10 team a run for their money a couple weeks ago. I'm going with Wake Forest.
Wow.
You know, they played Texas Tech, nail biter, only lost by 1 point, and then they defeat Memphis on a buzzer beater. They have some really, really fun athletes, a lot of versatile players. They can make some noise that middle pack at the ACC, hopefully make the tournament, so I'm going Wake Forest.
I'm taking Iowa this year. 9th overall in adjusted offensive efficiency, 2nd in effective field goal percentage, 4th in free throw rate. They get to the line. They are 1st in the country in their 2-point shooting percentage at 70%. So they're getting a lot of just high quality looks. They're converting them. This offense is looking good. They start conference play hot. December 2nd, they go on the road to East Lansing for their first conference game against Michigan State. But I talked about them a lot. My sleepers pick. I'm high on Iowa. It feels like their stock is kind of untouched right now, so I'm going to buy some shares. I think they're going to be ranked entering conference play. I think they're going to have some big wins over this holiday week.
I think this team has one of the best guards in the country. He's a Big Ten guard. He hasn't really been talked about a lot this year, and that team is Ohio State and Bruce Thornton. I think Bruce Thornton is a really, really skilled guard and one of the best in the Big Ten. He's been there all 4 years. I'm investing some stocks in him and the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Evan went with Kentucky and Ohio State. Brandon with Gonzaga and Iowa. And then me, I went with Vanderbilt and Wake Forest.